Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tracy and this is A Girl with Plans. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up and decorating my wellness planner for the week of May the 1st. All right, guys, so those of you that are new to my channel, I do use the recovery layout for my wellness planning. I really do like this layout, and I probably will be using this layout through the end of the year. I don't see any reasons to change this up. It is a little bit more difficult to decorate because it is super functional. So I kind of do like weekly reflections over here, like journaling in regard to wellness. And then of course you have your habit tracking here. And then I do self-care here. And then here I do use for decorating. And then this is all functional. So there is not as much room for decorating, but I try to make it work. Okay, so let's talk decorating, because that is what most people are here for. So I'm going to use Love Yourself by Live Love Posh. I just used this one for my fitness planner as well. So I figured I would go ahead and use it for this one. And I'm going to use these stickers. I just think they're super cute. I really like them. So I'm going to use them. I also broke out this washi because I hide these prompts, and I figured I had used washi and some of my earlier spreads, and then I hadn't been on the other spreads, but I think I'm going to bring it back out. And then I have my prompts that I have created in Microsoft Office. Sorry, I have a hair attached to my washi that I created in Microsoft Office, and then I just printed them out on label paper and then just cut them by hand. I do have a Cricut, but for these, it's just so much easier to cut them by hand because it's just a square. I also do change the daily gratitude because this is a dark gray. I probably will be whiting this out because for my I use this for symptoms. I actually have a clear sticker for that. So I think I'm going to use the washi for that as well. Even though as I'm looking, they actually have a washi strip here. I didn't know that when I selected my washi. I wonder if there's enough. There's probably not enough for all of that. Let's just see. All right, there we go. And I still may end up using this over here, but I'm gonna have to white that out. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually trim some of these so you can see it behind there, and I'm gonna stick these on, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I've added my prompts. Now these prompts are the prompts that I used in March, not the ones I used in April. The ones I used in April were more of summaries of like my energy levels, my mood, and my stress levels for the week, which are fine. But I was finding I was kind of just repeating kind of what was over here because I capture that on a daily basis. And I guess it is nice to summarize it, but I haven't had much fluctuation. So that's probably why it hasn't been as great over here. So I kind of went back to what I started with, which is more journaling, which is what to let go of this week, changes to make this week, small victory this week, goals check-in, and weekly reflection. And all of this is going to be related to what I track. And I track mood, energy levels, stress levels, and symptoms. So that's what I track. So that's kind of what this will go off of. All right, so now let's try to figure out where we're going to put these little things. See, I love this bathtub, and I really want to use this bathtub, but I don't think I can. Or can I use it up here? Can I use it up here? Do I really need my weekly check-ins? I don't think I do because I have a goals planner. And the thing about the weekly check-in, so this is what I'm going to say. I can't believe I'm not going to be using it, but I'm not going to be using it. Because here's the thing. I could use it, but I haven't been using it. I've been using it a lot after the fact because I have been tracking journaling, which has been one of my goals. I have been tracking reading, which is another one of my goals. And I've been tracking, I don't know if that's it for the wellness. I know vitamins. Vitamins is one of those things that I need to track. So I am going to put down things here, but I'm not going to do the check, check, check because let me find my planner. I threw my planner off to the side. So in my wellness planner, I have these printables that I purchased off of Etsy some time ago. And here it is. I need to wait. I don't know why I still said February. But on this printable, one side is a sleep tracker, so I can keep track of when I go to bed and when I wake up and my energy levels upon wake. And then I have vitamins and supplements here, and I can kind of track the certain vitamins that I'm actually talking about because I do take certain vitamins every day. Mostly like my nighttime vitamins I'm pretty consistent with. It's my midday vitamins that I'm not. So that is what I need to track, and I'm tracking everything pretty much elsewhere. I'm trying to figure out, I do want this, but now I don't know where to put anything. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out where to track most of my stuff. And I feel like I found better ways to track stuff than here. I found just easier ways to kind of look at it at more of a monthly than a weekly type thing. So far, those all seem to be working pretty well. All right, so I have to be cautious. This is what I'm saying. This is a challenge. All right, so for self-care, I think I say this all the time as well. When it comes to self-care, this is my self-care section. I don't have a lot that I put down. So I usually put just a few things down. So let's see. I put just like maybe like 3 or 4 self-care goals for the week. Although like some of my, like I said, some of the things I'm doing like reading, I can consider that part of self-care. And then in my goals planner, I'm also checking like skincare and things like that. So I'm doing that every week. And I'm tracking all of that stuff in that planner. So like I said, when you have multiple planners, I'm just basically what I'm trying to do is not trying to duplicate any of my tracking or anything like that. I'm trying to keep everything separate. All right. Apparently from my monthly spread, I have not trimmed all of my stickers. I have been a very, very lazy planner, guys. Very lazy planner. All right. So these are the only remaining stickers I have that are decorative. Now I pulled this Essential Colors Colorful Basics, which is a recollection book, because I was like, I could use this to bring in the orange. Now this book has some boxes. Where were they? Okay. They were here, but I'm just not sure that those colors match this as much. I feel like I'm not sure. I'm just not sure that they match it. I guess maybe that. I don't know. But the size of the boxes are a little off for what I use them for anyway. So that's another reason why I'm kind of like, I think I'm going to use something else. So yeah, I think I'm going to use those little orange flags. They're a little big, but I think they'll be fine. I think they'll still give me enough writing space. All right, so where do I want to put this at, guys? Ooh, that's very similar to that. Y'all know how I love putting stuff up and down my borders. I mean, up and down my the spine or the center of my page. I'm trying to figure out. So I have 2 like Polaroids, so I can kind of use those. Just do that. And then I'm gonna feel like the towel should be right here. And then we have this jar of bath bombs. I guess we'll just put right there. And then whoa, I didn't realize that was flat. So I guess this is gonna go. All right, let me put my boxes down first. Let me figure out where I'm gonna put my boxes. I didn't realize that was gonna be flat on the side. I didn't look at it careful enough to notice that that was gonna be flat. Okay, so let me go ahead and put my boxes. I can keep it together for now because I haven't quite figured out if I'm done or not. All right, so what I do is I'm gonna put this all the way over toward the edge. And this is where I write down my wake up, midday, and bedtime energy levels. It's just something I like to keep track of. My morning energy levels are pretty consistent. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I only have 2 of these and then it starts fading to yellow. But yeah, my morning energy levels have been pretty consistent. It's my nighttime and midday energy levels that I really need to track. But I kind of want to track all of them just to kind of see, am I like losing energy like from morning to I messed up again. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. From like morning to midday, like how much is my energy crashing, or is it pretty much the same? And what I'll do is like I usually only track it numerically like once a day. However, if it crashes like mid-afternoon, I'll go ahead and record that on there. Because I feel like that's something pretty important to record. Like your evening energy crash, or like if I work out and my energy levels like perk up, I'll like jot that down as far as like here. So I like to keep track of things like that. Just like, so that way, like I said, most of this is for doctor's appointments. Let me grab my white out real quick. Hold on. Yeah, most of this is, most of this is for doctor's appointments. So that way when I go to the doctor, I can kind of tell her what's going on with my energy levels, because it's important for her to know when my energy is crashing and try to figure out why it's crashing. Is it crashing because I think I'm getting enough sleep, but my sleep is not good sleep? Or is it like cortisol? Like, what is it? So keeping track of this stuff, you know, it does seem like a nuisance at times, but it does have its benefits for medical reasons. So that is why I track this stuff. And like I said, if all of a sudden my energy levels are not an issue anymore, then I may start tracking something else. So right now, the reason why I'm tracking energy levels is because they are very inconsistent, and I have like the midday crash. I used to like have the midday crash and then the nighttime exhaustion and be like really tired, ready to go to bed by like 8:39. That has started to improve as far as nighttime. But the midday crash is still happening, but it's not consistent. So I'm sure that's more information than you really want. But yeah, that's why I track what I track. So I think it is kind of important that, like, if you know, for you to track things that, you know, you and your doctor have been discussing. It's nice to have them in one place where you're not going to be throwing it away. That's why I track it in my planner. Because if I track it in a notebook, I'll forget what notebook I'm tracking it in. Be like, yeah, it'll just be it'll be a whole thing. All right, so I want to use all of everything on this page. I want to use everything. I don't like this there now. Now that I done put this here, I'm like, I don't like it. Well, this is stuck pretty good. It's not ripping yet. Let's see. Can I get it without ripping the sticker or the page? Let's see. Fingers crossed, guys. Yay. All right, do I want to move this up? This, I'm not gonna be able to do that because it's on the thing. I'm not even gonna try. All right, this has to go somewhere because that's super cute. Okay, I can probably go ahead and put that here, and maybe, so yeah, I decorate the spine a lot in these spreads because of the fact that it is such a functional planner. Decorating the perimeter and the spine, or the center, or whatever you want to call, whatever you call this, gives me the most, I guess, it allows me to add all the stickers, make it look cute, but doesn't take up my writing room, which is something that I need. Like, I need my writing space. So that is why I use this a lot in my recovery layout. And I actually, no, I did not do it. I had previously used the gratitude layout, and I did not use the center in that, because that, to me, the gratitude layout to me is similar to the vertical. It's just broken up a little bit differently, and then your 3 columns. All right, I'm just doing a cluster. This is already clustered, but I'm doing another cluster, guys. And then I need something else up here. But I don't want the plant. Okay. This is a hodgepodge. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, flip this over, take my X-Acto knife, and cut this apart, and then I'll be back in a second. All right, so I have gone ahead and cut this apart, and I bought this little standard grip cutting mat. I haven't even taken the plastic off, but I got this from the Dollar Tree, and it's great for putting behind my spread, and when I use the X-Acto knife to cut it back, I absolutely love it. And then I went ahead and also repunched with the disc with this We Are Memory Keepers disc power punch. It's also called the Crocodile. I will link this down below on Amazon, but you can also pick these up pretty much at any craft store. All right, so I mean, look how cute that looks. It even looks better once you separate it, I think. All right, so we're pretty much almost done. I have plants. So I have plants. What I did right here is also off camera. When I trimmed the sticker, I put the remnants up there. So yay to reusing some of the remnants. I'll just do that. All right. So this page is not very decorated, is it? I can probably put this small floral, like, let's see. I mean, because these are pretty big for what I need them for. So I can probably do like that and still have enough room. Like I said, all I'm doing is writing down 3 numbers. And I literally just write down the 3 numbers. Like I used to take time and write AM and midday and PM. I don't even do that anymore. I might do it for the first one and then just not do it for the rest. All right. I'm just trying to add some pizzazz over here. Let's, whoops, stuck to my finger. My fingers must be dry. The stickers are sticking to my fingers and ripping. All right. All right, so it can come over a little bit, but not too much, because I do track my moods using this. There we go. So we're adding a little bit. There's one more floral, or one more plant, and then I would have used every sticker on the sticker sheet. Yay. I really like that. I don't have that anymore now that I've used both of those. All right, so we have one more. This one is quite large though. Like, I almost don't know where I could put it. I mean, I'm thinking I can only put it up here. Let's do this. There we go. All right. The only other thing I'm thinking is bullet points for here. And maybe a quote. There's quotes in that book about self-care, and I feel like this is a very big self-care type thing. Okay, so there are orange and there are green. So I can just, for simplistic reasons, for simplicity purposes, simplicity. I know how to say it. Why isn't that coming out right? I think I'm gonna just use those. And I think I'm just gonna alternate between the orange and the green. All right, so I've added my bullet points, and I know I've explained this before previously, but I'll explain it again. So for my bullet points, I've actually changed it up recently, primarily due to pollen season. So what I do on, typically it's been the top line, is I've been writing the weather for the day. So if it's like 80 degrees and sunny or 70 degrees and rainy, I'll write that down. And then I'll write down any other notes like, so let's say it was 70 degrees, sunny, high pollen, was outside doing yard work. Like, I'll kind of fit that here. And that's why I kind of divided it into 3 lines. And then what I'll do on the second one is kind of, that's where I'll write down my any notes about like stress, anxiety, mood, anything that I need to jot down, I can jot it down there. It's been working well. Even though it doesn't seem like a lot of space, it's enough for me. So I'm pretty much okay with like the spacing of this and how it goes. Like I said, I have my symptoms here, so that kind of, like, if I'm coughing due to allergies, I'll still write that here. All right. So I definitely want to use a quote. And there's like all these cute quotes here. Okay. All of them are pretty long. We have these, like this is make yourself a priority. I think I'm gonna put that across the top if I can get this off. Okay, so we'll just put this here. That way it adds, and that is crooked. Like I knew it while I was putting it down, and for some reason I just kept putting it down. All right, maybe I like the challenge of trying to take it off. I don't know. Subconsciously, of course. Okay. So make yourself a priority. Very, very cute. I don't know. I think I kind of still want another one over here somewhere. Maybe like right here. I think I'm going to have to white this out because I'm not actually using this. All right. So we'll just do that because I don't think any of these. Okay. I don't know. I think this might not be. I think I need some of these big ones. I mean, some of these bold ones. These are so hard to get off the sheet. I guess I could use my tweezers, but I'm just not sure that it'll be any easier than my hand. Okay, so we have that. I wish there was something I could put over the whiteout, but like I needed something to go over the whiteout anyway. I guess I could go to my next sheet. No, I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to be like stressed out about the little whiteout there. I can be fine. I really like this spread. Like I said, I really like using Live Love Posh because they're just so simple to do. As I'm flipping open, you can kind of see what I'm doing in my wellness is like I sat there and like just write the numbers. I know what they pertain to. So where's May? Oh, I guess I took the divider out. Okay. So I am filming this at the very end of the month. So I've not started this yet. But I'm not doing guided prompts this month. I'm just kind of, so here's my monthly writing prompts. Just because I'm not doing a plan with me for this, my monthly writing prompt is Today I Feel. And that's what I'm going to do every single day. And because they're just little blocks, it's only meant to be maybe a word or, you know, at most a sentence. And if I need to write more, then I do have guided journals and filler paper that are in my journal that I can use to write as much as I want. So I'm kind of curious to see how this works. I have been doing guided prompts for each day. So like on Sundays, I had a specific one, on Mondays. But this time I was like, you know what? I just want to stick to one just to talk about how I'm feeling. So we'll see how that goes. Well, I really liked how this turned out. I think it's super cute. Like I said, for functional purposes, I'm pretty much keeping things the same. I just went back to the same prompts I used in March just to change things up a little bit and based on what my needs are currently. These will likely change again. That's the reason why I kind of do my own prompts. I can kind of change them based on my needs, what's going on in my life, like mentally, emotionally, physically. That's what I can use to kind of guide my prompts. All right, guys, that is all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And I do want to give a big thank you to all of you who are already subscribed. I also want to thank all of you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.